My next guest is now going to be fighting in the main event of UFC Fight Night on February 27th against Cyril Gane. It is Jairzinho Rozenstruik back here on the program. Jairzinho, how are you, sir?
I'm good, sir. How are you?
Doing well. I know you're a busy guy. A lot's changed over the last couple of weeks. When did you find out that you were going to be fighting on February 27th instead of in March?
Let me see. As soon as I got the call, I signed the contract the next day. And the day that I posted it, I knew it 2 days before.
Oh, great. Okay. So fairly recently, which is good. Was there much of a negotiation? Because obviously it went from a 3-round fight to a 5-round fight, right?
Yeah. It wasn't that hard to negotiate about it. I mean, it's better to have your own card and then to fight under somebody's other card. So 5 rounds is fine with me. It's the main event, feels good. So I say, okay, let's do it.
Awesome. Has that impacted your camp much, just moving the fight date up a bit?
No, not at all. I mean, what I fighting 2 weeks earlier, 2 weeks later, it doesn't matter. I mean, I'm in the camp already. I'm already a little bit in shape. So it wasn't that hard, and it wasn't even a hard decision to make. I was like, all right, let's go. It's fine. Let's do it.
And your last win came in August. Was this the right amount of time off, or are you looking to get in there a little bit sooner?
I'm looking to get it a little bit sooner because I like to stay busy during the year. But yeah, the pandemic is going on and a lot of heavyweight doesn't get scheduled and a lot of things happen with the COVID. For example, the Blaydes and the Lewis fight that's supposed to happen in November, and now it's happening a week before my fight. So I think those kind of things slow down the year a little bit.
Before we talk about Cyril Gane, I wanted to ask you about a guy that you fought. Alistair Overeem just fought last weekend. Were you surprised to see him get finished by Alexander Volkov?
I mean, it's a heavyweight division. You get a hard punch in your face, it might be over. It's not easy. Alexander's training hard, Overeem is training hard. So, yeah, it wasn't his day.
No, certainly wasn't. Do you think Overeem fights again, or do you think that was it for him?
I see him fight again, yeah. I mean, he's in good shape. Even he's a little bit older than us. He's in good shape. He's training hard. He's doing his thing, and he's good. So, I mean, I see him fight again, yeah.
Well, the only reason I brought that up is because I think he has 15 knockout losses. So that's where some people are kind of like, do you want to take that much damage? You don't think that matters, though, that he's lost that much by knockout?
Yeah, of course it matters, but it's a decision that he has to make by himself. I don't see myself lose that much on KO, so it's not that something I should think about.
No, for sure. Let's talk about Cyril Gane. How do you feel like you match up against him here? Very dangerous opponent.
For me, he's doing his thing. I'm impressed by his performance, of course. And yeah, for me, it's a fight, and every fight is a championship fight for me. So I go with that mindset, even in my camp, and we're going to get in there and, yeah, make sure I win this fight.
What did you think of his win over Junior Dos Santos? Because you both fought the same opponent last.
I don't know. He just do his things. He do his thing and he win the fight. That's the most important thing that happened in a fight. So now he's gonna face me. I'm a different type of fighter. We're gonna see where it's gonna go. For me, it doesn't matter where the fight gonna go. I'm ready and I'm gonna be ready on that day. I'm in my best shape. So.
Junior said it was a bit of a controversial stoppage. Did you agree with that, or did you feel like the stoppage was legit?
It might be, but on that time, that moment in the octagon, the referee has to decide, and he say it's not. So Cyril win the fight. So it's nothing to complain about. It's not going the good ways for Junior these days, but hopefully we'll be back.
Who are you getting to train with for this camp as far as training partners?
I train everybody. I mean, we have a lot of bodies in American Top Team, and we're doing our thing, and yeah, feeling good about it. So.
Is there anyone you're working with a little bit more than others? I know there's like a Linux fighting coming up here. There's a lot of big guys in the gym right now.
No, I just move with everybody. It doesn't matter. I'm not moving especially with someone I just move with everybody, and I mean we are there for a reason, and a lot of heavyweights are there, so we get a chance to do our thing, and everybody has to fight. I mean, a lot of fighters have to fight in this quarter of the year, and yeah, it makes a lot of sense, and that we all can get in good shape.
how much do you feel like your experience will play in this fight? You have a few more MMA fights than Cyril, but you obviously have a lot of combat sport experience. How much do you think that'll benefit you in the fight?
I mean, my experience is gonna help me a lot all the time because I don't know what he has beside his MMA career, but I think my kickbox background will help me a lot, and I have to rely on that.
Who's going to be in your corner for this fight?
I'm gonna be with Conan Vieira, with Michael Babb, King Mo, and my strength and conditioning coach John Kelly. Yeah.
Are you working on your trash talk with King Mo? He's pretty good at that.
Yeah, he's good at it, but I'm not a fighter like that.
I was going to say, it'd be out of character for you. Yeah.
King Mo is good. Yeah, his stuff. But I'm not a fighter. I'm not as that as a person. So if I say something and then I mean it, it's not that I'm going to say this and that just to get someone's attention. No, I'm a fighter. What I say, and that's my plan, and that's what I'm going to do. So if it don't work, we're going to see. But most of the time it works. So.
How much does he make you laugh during practice? Because I know he still cracks jokes.
All the time. But he's also serious all the time. So
yeah, no, it's a good balance, I'm sure. How do you see this fight playing out on the 27th? I mean, you're known for your knockouts. He's never been finished. How do you see it playing out?
I mean, it's not an easy fight, but I got 5 rounds to do it. So it can happen early in the fight or the last second of the fight or even decision. For me, it doesn't matter. I'm going to go in there and put down my best performance and make sure I go out of the octagon with my hands raised.
Now, the implications of this fight are even bigger now because it's a main event. Do you think a win will get you? I mean, it's got to put you nicely in the division, but do you feel like you need a fight or two to get a title shot, or where do you see yourself with a win here on February 27th?
I think I win this fight the 27th of February. I'm going to need another fight. And I want to fight another. I want to fight even one more because I like to be staying busy during the year, and that will help me get my my experience in the octagon. So I want to be busy and win from the best. There's a lot of fighters that I passed. I just skipped the line because I win my fights and go to top. But I'm ready to face everyone because that's the only way I'm going to be better, and it's going to make me ready for the title fight.
And do you think it's more likely you fight the winner of Curtis Blaydes and Derek Lewis, or do you think it's more likely you'd fight Volkov, the winner of this fight anyways? Who do you think would probably...
For me, it doesn't matter. This Blaydes guy is saying a lot of things from a long time, but they have to wait for his time. He's going to get a time to get knocked out too, so we're going to see it.
And it's been a bit now since you've been in Florida. How's life out there? I know your English is getting great. Like, how's everything going for you out there?
For me, it's going the good way. It's not easy because I'm from a different country and I have to fit myself in the lifestyle. The weather is nice. It was a little bit cold the other days, but now it's on the good temperature again. But I find my ways.
What about video games? You still playing lots of those?
Oh yeah.
Okay, what are you into right now?
I'm into Cold Water.
Oh, cool.
Call of Duty Cold Water on the PS5, but it's giving me a little bit hard time because the game wouldn't download, and then I have to call the customer service, and then they give me 5 days, and after that we're gonna see. Really?
So they haven't fixed it yet?
Not yet.
Do they know you're a fighter? That should probably speed up the process, right?
No, I didn't tell them.
You should mention them. By the way, I'm in the UFC main event on the 27th. You might want to hurry up here. So.
They might speed it up and watch the fight after.
Yeah. You don't game with any other fighters, do you?
Nah. I don't put myself out there as a fighter too. I just go, and relax.
Well, you know who's good at Call of Duty is Curtis Blaydes. You guys should play that before if you guys ever fight. I think that would be good.
I think that's a good one.
There you go. So is this an official challenge right here, Jairzinho? Are you going to challenge Curtis Blaydes to a Call of Duty game?
Yeah, I don't know him, but I can challenge him. There's no problem.
Okay. The challenge has been put out there. That's great. And are you watching any TV at all? Like, because again, your English is great. I'm just wondering, are you watching more American television?
I'm watching the television a little bit more series, TV shows, but I'm not a TV guy.
Just more a video game guy.
Games, don't get tired, just go to sleep, watch the TV show sometimes.
There you go. I don't want to get you in trouble with any traffic here, Jairzinho, but I really appreciate the time here. It's great catching up with you, man. It's going to be UFC Fight Night, February 27th. If there's anyone you want to thank, any sponsors, any social media you want to plug, I'll give you the last word.
Yeah, thank you, man. Anytime, appreciate it. And I want to say to the fans, I'm happy that you guys follow me. If you want to see more of what I'm doing right now, I'm busy with some things in Florida. Follow my YouTube channel, Jairzinho Biggie Boy Rozenstruik, my Instagram, Jairzinho Biggie Boy Rozenstruik, or Facebook. You can find me there too, Jairzinho Biggie Boy Rozenstruik. I see you guys there.